Hello everyone out there at YouTube. So I am back again with another video. Sorry about the front view. I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. You know, maybe try something new. So back with another video. And in this video I wanted to tell you about the time that I actually met Jesse Metcalfe. I think that's Jesse Metcalfe. I don't know. But for those of you who may know, I know he was in he's in a few movies and stuff, but I remember him from Desperate Housewives. And I remember him because I wasn't out yet, and I just remember him being on the pool or whatever, and him being like just uber attractive or whatever, like the six packs and shit. And that was before I even came out to myself, so I was like, he's really cute. Started a whole another thing for me, but here I am. So yeah, I actually met the dude. He and a few other people were here in the state that I'm in, because they were filming a movie, and there were a few scenes here because this state is a really pretty state, and so I think there were some things in the countryside that they were wanting to view or whatever. So yeah, so I work at a gym, or I worked at a gym, and it was in downtown. And the gym that I worked at, it was right by literally everything in downtown. The downtown of the capital city it's kind of busy, and there are a lot of people who come because the stadium where they have concerts and stuff is literally like, from where my gym was probably like 10 minutes away. 5 minutes. I would say 5 minutes away. So people would constantly stay at the hotel and then would go to my gym. And so I remember my boss was telling me, hey, there's an actor who's coming into town. Yeah, she was like, there's an actor that's coming into town. She was really excited. I don't know if she knew him. I think she did know him actually, but she was like, oh my God, he's coming into town. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't watch a lot of TV or videos. Like, I don't really watch a lot of stuff. So I don't really know. I didn't know who he was. So yeah, he ended up coming in, and I knew that he looked familiar, but I didn't really like pay attention, you know, because like I said, I don't really watch TV, so I don't really know who he is. So I signed him in and everything. The guest fee was like $10.50, I think, to use the gym. So he comes in, he uses the gym, and he's actually cool. He was actually a really nice person. We were talking about a lot of different things. He was just asking me how he likes it, or how I like working at a gym, and I asked him how's he like the state that he's in, you know. He was talking about he's from LA, and I, if you know me, if you've seen like the past few of my videos, I don't know if I've talked about this, but my family actually lives in California, specifically SoCal, and where they live is in the OC. So we live in so whenever we would go to California, it would be, or when we were in California, it would be, we would definitely just stay around the OC area, and we would go to, if we wanted to do something touristy like Hollywood or go to Beverly Hills or something, we would go to LA. Other than that, we never I hated LA. I don't really care much for LA. LA is a place that I just would rather not be in. Traffic and crime, yeah, I'm over it. So we were talking about stuff, and he was talking about how he had a girlfriend back in LA and stuff, and I was like, man, I fucking hate LA. And I was just saying all this shit, not even knowing who he was yet. And I'm just completely dogging LA because I fucking hate LA. And he was like, well, I'm sorry about that. I was like, no, it's not you. It's just, you know, there's no income, like there's no middle class anymore, not in California. It's like you either have to be extremely rich or extremely poor to live in California, which fucking sucks. But yeah, so we were talking about stuff, and he was talking about how juicing was a bigger thing in California, and it is. Like, juicing is just the thing over there. But you know, we were talking about that, and like, it was really nice. We were just talking about random shit, and he bought I remember this because he bought He bought a shit ton of protein because like at our gym we have like a little freezer that's in the back, and so we have a little freezer that's in the back, and so they would you could get like core protein shakes and Quest bars and all that shit. He ended up getting like a shit ton of core protein shakes and a shit ton of, I think he got like an actual case of Quest bars. And I remember he gave me like $100 bill, and he was like, can you break this? My drawer's like $50. I'm like, I can't break that shit. There's no way I could do it. He was like, that's fine. He just pulled out a credit card. And I just remember thinking like, damn, he must have a lot of money if he's buying that much shit. And he leaves, and my boss is like, that's him. I was like, who? It was like, she was like, the actor that was here, that's him. And I was like, who is he? And she was like, the Jesse Metcalfe or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I just basically talked shit about how bad LA was and how much I hated it, his hometown. And I'm just like, well, whatever, who gives a fuck? Because I really don't like it. But anyway, that was interesting. That was a really interesting run-in with a celebrity. One of the few times that I actually had it. Where even in California, I never had a chance to run into any celebrities. So that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. You can only do so much. And I'm not really like that big of a person who gets starstruck anyway. So, I will say Jesse Metcalfe is really nice in person. So maybe it's because I didn't know him and I just thought he was a normal person that just came in. I mean, he is a normal person, but I mean like a celebrity, I didn't know he was famous or anything. So, but that's it. So that was everything. So, if you'd like to hear more stories like this, feel free to let me know. There's a spider on my... It's dead. Okay, good. So if you I don't do spiders. Fuck that shit. There were 3 things I don't do: wasps, women, spiders. Fuck that shit. But anyway, if you have any other comments, if you should let me know what celebrity you've met. I think that'd be interesting. The 10 people who watch my videos. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'm going to get back to work. So have fun.